Good evening, guys. So it's the 7th of September in 2023 and I'm here in Krakow in the southeast of Poland, and I'm going to do you another guided tour today, and I'm going to tell you about the things to see and the things to do when you're here in Krakow, Poland. So it's 7:15 at night. I'm going to do you a tour, like an evening tour tonight, so you can see what it's like here at this time of the year. I'd recommend September as being the best time of the year to visit Krakow because the weather is absolutely perfect. It's been 26 degrees today, really sunny and nice, but also really fresh. So the weather forecast for the next week is just like pure sun every single day. It's going to be 25, 26 degrees every single day of the week for 1 week now. So it really is the perfect time at the start or the middle of September to visit this beautiful city. So the first question you'll ask me is, where is Krakow located? Well, Krakow is located in the southeast of Poland. So it's less than 2 hours drive to the Czech border. If you want to visit the Czech Republic, you're in a perfect position here. You can fly into Krakow cheaply and you can just get a bus or a train down there to the Czech Republic. The easiest way is probably by bus. I've had a look at the connections, and to get to cities like Ostrava, it's slightly quicker by bus, and it's also cheaper by bus as well, and there's no changes, the bus is direct. It's also about 2.5–3 hours from the Slovakian border as well, so you can visit Slovakia as well if you want to do some backpacking and traveling when you're here. And it's also about 2.5–3 hours drive to the Ukrainian border at Medica, where you can walk over the border and get directly into the Ukraine. But the thing with Krakow is it's very touristy, this city. There's over 16 million tourists coming here every single year, which is quite amazing because we're effectively on the front line of a war zone. We're 2.5 hours away from the Ukrainian border, and there's a global war going on right now, but Krakow is still absolutely booming for tourism. There's so many tourists here every single day from so many countries. The majority of tourists coming here are British tourists. The British love Krakow, the Germans love Wrocław, but you've also got tourists here from so many different nationalities as well. There's a lot of Spanish tourists coming here to Krakow now. There's a lot of Scandinavian tourists that you see walking around as well. You get people coming here from all the European countries like France. And of course, there are direct flights coming in here from the USA, from New York and Chicago. Because Chicago is a Polish city in America. It has the biggest Polish community out of any city in the USA. So lots and lots of people are coming here from Chicago as well. So the main purpose of this video is just to tell you what to see and do when you're here in Krakow. Well, the most popular tourist attraction in Krakow is Auschwitz and Birkenau. Because of the history, and people want to remember and they want to see the story. So I actually organize excursions to Auschwitz and Birkenau. You can mention it on comments if you want more information about my tours and trips to Auschwitz. We also do day trips to the salt mines, and I highly recommend the Wieliczka salt mines to you. It takes just 4 hours door to door with a hotel pickup, and it's like an underground city that was built 1,000 years ago. The salt mines is also a UNESCO heritage site as well, so it is definitely well worth a visit to do the 2-hour guided tour and get the story about how people worked under the ground in the salt mine. It was absolutely fascinating. It's as high as the Eiffel Tower goes high. That's how deep under the ground you go on the tour of the salt mines. Also, Krakow is only located 2 hours drive away from Zakopane. So I recommend you a day trip to Zakopane. You can either get the train there, it's 2 hours on the train, or we organize an excursion there, a day trip where we pick you up at the hotel and take you up to Zakopane, or you can also get the bus up to Zakopane. I think it takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and you get the bus from the bus station, which is straight ahead to the end of this strip, to the end of Matejki Square here, and then you take a right turning and you get to the big shopping center called Galeria Krakowska, and you go through to the back of the Galleria, and that's where you get the train or the bus to Zakopane. And that's also the place where you get the train to the airport as well, and there's trains every 20 minutes going through to Krakow airport. So you can get to the airport for €4 on the train, but you do have to get yourself all the way to the back of the train station, well, the back of the shopping center where you have the train station, and that's where you'll find the bus station as well, just to the back there. But Krakow's in an absolutely amazing position because Krakow and Poland has a land border with 7 different countries, and it's quite incredible. I mean, for me, I'm a traveler and I've been traveling all of my life. I've been to 65 countries now. I've been all over the world, and I absolutely love Poland. I absolutely love this country. And for me, it's amazing because here in Poland, like, I can just get the bus tomorrow to Ostrava, which I'm thinking of doing, and it will take me 2 hours on the bus, and I'm in the Czech Republic, in a different country. It's quite incredible. And I could just go for a drive, maybe 2.5, 3 hours drive. I'm in Slovakia, go and explore the Tatra Mountains, the highest mountain range in Slovakia and Poland, and I could go and do that. Or you could go over to the Ukraine, but not right now because it's not safe right now because of the war. But this is the Planty Park here, just straight ahead, and this surrounds the main market square of the city. It's a very, very beautiful park, and especially in the summertime, and you can walk through and all the trees are just lovely and perfect, and it's just a magical place for a walk. So some tourist attractions that you might not have thought about doing. I recommend you a day trip to Zakshowek Lake. Zakshowek Lake has got all these swimming pools there now, and it just reopened in June this year, and it's a really, really nice day for a summer sunny day. You can go swimming there in the pools, and it's like a natural water lake. It's just perfect for taking the sun for the day, and especially for families. I really recommend you Zakshowek for a day in the sun. And just Google it and see the information about Zakshowek on there. It's free to get in, and it's open every day of the week in the summertime. You can also go to a lake called Lake Bagri, where you've got a beach. And Lake Bagri is also really nice for a sunny day because Krakow is inland. It's not by the seaside, but there are beaches nearby, because you can go to the lakes. Like, you could go to Crispinoff Lake, for example, about 20 minutes from Krakow, and they've got a lake there with all beaches, and that's another place for the summertime and taking the sun. So Krakow's not seasonal like other tourist destinations. Here, it's just full of tourists all year round. In the winter, it's all snowy, so it's perfect for a trip up to Zakopane in the winter time as well. And the busiest time of the year here is actually Christmas and New Year time. Over New Year time, the hotels are like triple, quadruple the price, and it's just absolutely packed with tourists. Straight ahead in the center there, you've got St. Mary's Church. You can just see it at the end of Florianska Street. This is called Florianska Street, this street here. And this is probably the best street in Krakow in terms of, you've got all the pubs and bars down this street. It's always action-packed and full of people. And you've got lots of restaurants on this street and coffee shops as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching my guided tour today. And for more of my guided tours from Poland and the best tourist destinations in EU, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Travel with Col. And that's Col with a C-O-L. Cheers guys, have a good night, bye bye.